I would like to thank our delegations, and you are the welcome in Paris. Paris is magic, and I would like to thank really Paris Capital Économique Greater Paris with Alexandre Missoff. We make a nice and good and deep partnership with FIAPSI France. Thank you, Alexandre Missoff. Thank you. You can applaud. Big applause. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's the beginning of our partnership because we have many things to do together and to talk about our next big event in 2021 for our World Congress. And thank you, Mr. Bernard Michel, to come. It's an honor for us to receive you today. It's a big honor for FIAPSI France and for FIAPSI World because we have, thank you, Mr. World President Hassan Makhdennov, too. Please, you can come, Mr. Hassan Makhdennov, to talk and welcome our French delegation and the World delegation.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, dear all, it has been so nice to be back in Paris and to once again participate in the FIAPSI France event. This chapter has become somewhat of a home away from home to me, and it's always a pleasure to be here in Paris. Thank you to my friend Leo Attias, the president of FIAPSI France, for his invitation and for the warm welcome. This was quite an exciting schedule that you organized today with the Greater Paris. The projects highlighted today are excellent examples of the type of urban initiatives that attract foreign investment to high-profile developments worldwide. These specific projects have helped to keep Paris among the world's top destinations for investment funds, tourism, and international corporate headquarters. FIAPSI is very proud to have our headquarters here in Paris. While Paris has been our home for nearly 70 years, next month we will mark the one-year anniversary of the inauguration of our newly purchased office space in the Montparnasse Tower. For FIAPSI members working here in Paris, I encourage you to stop by to visit our offices if you have not already done it. Today's program was particularly interesting in light of the political turmoil underway in your neighboring country to the north. As this group well knows, Paris is set to become one of Europe's post-Brexit trading hubs as the world's biggest banks and asset managers prepare for the UK's exit from the European Union. Along with Dublin and Frankfurt, Paris is also a favorite destination for many relocating corporate headquarters, thanks in to part of this city's diverse offering of desirable commercial and residential area. If the UK follows through on its plan to leave the EU next month, the impact of the French economy, and specifically the Parisian economy, will be substantial given the job creation and taxes that will come with it. This is certainly good for the real estate industry, as we saw this afternoon during our visit to the La Défense business district. But the benefit goes beyond just the commercial sector. As many of you know, the return of many French expats and the promise of new buyers has resulted in a lot of activity in some market regions and sectors, especially the luxury market, where we've seen property values increase due to demand. Adding to this are the number of British citizens who opted to move off their plans to purchase a retirement apartment or house in southern France, in Côte d'Azur, anticipating the fall of the pound against the euro. These current political and economic circumstances make for a very good alliance between FIAPSI France and Greater Paris. Our two groups share a goal to attract foreign investment funds into the local market. We mutually work to support smart and sustainable urban models, and we both embrace the role of the property developer along with the other actors in helping to realize these common goals. I'm looking forward to hearing from the speakers at this business networking program, Mr. Christian Nibourel, the president of Greater Paris, and his colleagues, Mr. Bernard Michel and Mr. Alexandre Missouf, will no doubt have some valuable insights to share with us, with all of us. Thank you again to Léo Athias and to FIAPSI France for providing the opportunity to be here today. I hope to see many of you at MIPIM next month, where FIAPSI will have a 154 square meter booth for 30 years in a row, and which will be accompanied with the reception and conference hall, regional meeting points, and space for all our global partners. Within this space, we have organized a 3-day program that includes high-profile speakers and admissible events such as Terpap Hub and project presentation by the architect Jacques Rouger, among other interesting panel discussions and conferences. FIAPSI France will have its own booth with InnoEnergy hosting 10 startups. We will kick off the next week with a gala dinner at La Majestic Hotel in Cannes on Monday night before the MIPIM opens. I would like to take this opportunity to officially invite Mr. Christian Nibourel, Mr. Bernard Michel, and Mr. Alexandre Missouf to attend our gala dinner. You will receive your invitations very shortly. The gala dinner, as I said, will be held in Hotel Majestic in Cannes the day before the opening of MIPIM on the 11th of March. We will wrap up each day with a networking reception within the FIAPSI Pavilion. I invite each of you to take advantage of this unique global business development opportunity taking place in your backyard. It was an amazing day today, and one of the backbones of the FIAPSI Vision 2020 was the FIAPSI Business Clubs. And I'm very proud to announce that the chapter here, our chapter in France, the FIAPSI France chapter, is maybe one of the best of doing this from all our chapters around the globe. I'm coming here maybe twice a year to visit your local events, and I'm excited how they are done and by the participants of not only from FIAPSI, but also non-FIAPSI members, which is the main idea of this business clubs. We have to share with the world, with the locals, our values, and what is doing my friend Léo Athias is really fantastic. I would like to use this opportunity also to tell you that we have here with us, and the next speaker will be from Ukraine, our global sponsorship partner, the GREM. They will tell you some very exciting things, what they achieved in the couple of years, and the project, what they will start very soon. And thank you very much for your attention, and see you during this evening if you have any questions.
Thank you very much.